Sports fans, welcome to yet another exciting episode of the Golden Score Show with me, Adelani. They get ready for yet another electrifying show. Yeah. Welcome back to the Golden Score News, and last night was full of so much drama and everything that makes us all love sports. Now let's look at the stories making headlines tonight. Eric Bailly signs new contract to 2024. Benzema and Pulisic set up sizzling second leg. Neymar rebuffs transfer links. Wimbledon to scrap middle Sunday. Britain's leading golfer tests positive for coronavirus. NFL linebacker dies aged 33. Let's get deeper into the stories tonight. Eric Bailly signs new contract to 2024. Manchester United defender Eric Bailly has signed a new deal to commit him to the club until 2024. The 27-year-old Ivory Coast international has played exactly 100 times for United since a $30 million move from Villarreal in 2016. He has suffered frequent injury problems during his time in England. I don't know why I always call him Eric Bailly. I mean, it's actually pronounced Bailly. Oh well, these names. Now, looking at the UEFA Champions League game that happened last night, and it was incredible. It was everything we expected. Benzema and Pulisic set up sizzling second leg. Chelsea were ahead after only 14 minutes when Christian Pulisic kept his cool and finished with finesse. Real were on the ropes in the soaking rain, but danger man Karim Benzema, who had glanced the outside of an upright from long range, brought them back into the game with a brilliant equalizer. Cushioning the ball with a header before sending an acrobatic volley beyond Mendy in the 29th minute. What a stunning goal that was. Chelsea's crucial away goal puts the Blues in a promising position. Now Neymar rebuffs transfer links. Neymar says the current season has been his happiest at Paris Saint-Germain amid speculation over his future. The 29-year-old Brazilian forward is yet to sign a new contract at PSG, with his current deal running out next summer. He has been linked with a move away, including a return to his former club Barcelona, who he left for PSG in a $200 million world record transfer deal in 2017. Neymar will be in action tonight against Manchester City's fine collection of footballers. Now let's switch our attention to tennis for a second. Wimbledon to scrap middle Sunday. Wimbledon will abandon its traditional rest day on the middle Sunday of the tournament from 2022. Organizers also revealed they are hoping to have fans at a minimum of 25% capacity this year. Ticket prices will stay at 2020 levels, with prize money yet to be decided. Wimbledon was cancelled last year because of the coronavirus pandemic, and while it will return on the 28th of June, there are still several aspects to be finalized. Now looking at some golf news, Britain's leading golfer tests positive for coronavirus. Britain's leading golfer Tyrrell Hatton has tested positive for coronavirus and withdrawn from this week's Valspar Championship in Florida. Hatton is the fourth player to pull out after a coronavirus test, following Austrian Sepp Straka and Americans Will Gordon and Bryce Garnett. Now in our last story in the Golden Scores news tonight, it is with great sadness that we bring you the story that NFL linebacker dies aged 33. Former NFL linebacker Gino Hayes died aged 33 just yesterday, I believe, 2 years after he was diagnosed with a liver disease. Hayes played for Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Chicago Bears, and Jacksonville Jaguars in the NFL, with his last season coming in 2014. Hayes believed pain medication taken during his NFL career contributed to the condition. May his soul rest in peace. After the break, we'll be on the phone talking to Emmanuel Akura-Adda about what he thinks about the current situation in Arsenal and also the exciting Champions League extravaganzas. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Golden Score News, and as promised, we have Emmanuel Akura-Adda on the line. Now, Emmanuel, before you give me your opinion on what you think about what is currently happening at Arsenal, let me just quickly read this story out for the fans at home. Arsenal owners Stan Kroenke and Josh Kroenke say they remain 100% committed to the Premier League club and are not selling at any stake. Arsenal legends Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, and Patrick Vieira have joined Spotify founder and billionaire Daniel X to buy the club. More than 1,000 fans protested against the current owners on Friday. We have not received any offer. I will not entertain any offer, the Gunners owners were quoted as saying. Our ambition for Arsenal remains to compete to win the biggest trophies in the game, and our focus remains on improving our competitiveness on the pitch to achieve this. Emmanuel Akura-Adda, what are your thoughts on what is currently happening at Arsenal?
Thank you so much, Adelani. Adelani, the situation at Arsenal right now is just so pathetic. Trust me. This is not a club that everybody admire watching, and people usually regard them as a big club in England. Now is just one of these clubs, and I feel very touched to see Arsenal go through what they're going through right now. So I think those people who are trying to take over and want Kroenke to give way, they're actually right, and you can support the fans because at the end of the day, man, Arsenal is not where they're supposed to be. This is Arsenal that used to win league, compete with Manchester United, and now it's just Arsenal that every team is not scared of, every team is beating. The managerial situation at Arsenal is just something else. I'm not talking about the board that is not even serious. They don't want to make changes. They don't want to even sign players that will change Arsenal and also bring back that fear factor, So this is actually a very pathetic one. I saw the story that the ex-footballers will want to take over, buy shares, but the owner coming out to say that he is not willing to sell. They are not ready to hand over their shares to anyone, and they still want to continue. That means they're happy with what is happening. And as us football lovers, we're not happy. We just hope they will find a way on how to make things better for Arsenal, because Arsenal deserves better. They deserve to be on a different level. They deserve to be competing with the likes of Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Man City. These clubs are spending money, bringing in quality for them to make sure that they have the best. And you see Arsenal every year, they're going back to sign players that are already finished. I'm sorry to say that, but that is just the truth. The likes of William, the likes of David Lewis, these players, they are not qualified to play for Arsenal, but because of the way Arsenal are right now, anybody can just go there and then, hey, who are we to complain?
Very insightful from Emmanuel Akura-Adda. Now, Emmanuel, before you go, I want you to talk about the UEFA Champions League because it's surely heating up. We saw Chelsea control the game yesterday, but we saw the brilliance of Karim Benzema yesterday. What are your thoughts on the game yesterday? Do you think Chelsea stand a chance?
And Adelani, the Champions League that took place last night, Chelsea actually exceeded my expectations. I was expecting Chelsea not to go there and get a positive result, not even to score a goal against a team like Real Madrid. Real Madrid is the best team when it comes to Champions League. They've won it 13 times. They are this team that even if they are not doing very well domestically, when it comes to Champions League, they are the best. They are winning, and we all saw what they did to the reigning champions of Premier League, that is Liverpool. They beat Liverpool at home, came to Anfield and drew, and Liverpool is out. Now, Chelsea going there, I was expecting Real Madrid to at least get something out of this game, not just a draw, but beat Chelsea if it is 1-0, 2-1. But you can just give it to Chelsea, man. They gave their all. They were in control of the game from the beginning. The first 25 minutes, they got a goal. And if not because of Timo Werner, they were actually going to score like 2 to 3 goals in that game because they played. They played very well, trust me. The coach, since this coach took over, he has strengthened Chelsea. He didn't sign new players, but the formation that he has been using is working so far for Chelsea. And going to Real Madrid, you could see the confidence in these guys. You could see how they were playing. The Chelsea defenders, the likes of N'Golo Kante, these guys took control of the game. And Real Madrid, one can also see that the age is catching up with them. The likes of Toni Kroos, Modric, these guys are not playing the way they were playing a few years back. They are old. And it was a physical game that Chelsea took advantage. And at the end of the day, hey, who can save Madrid better than that guy, Karim Benzema? He has now scored 71 goals. That is an incredible record for a player that hardly get recognition from the media. He is a guy who has been doing it year in, year out, and people don't give him the credit that he deserves. But he was able to come to Madrid's rescue. And 1-1, taking it back to Stamford Bridge, Adelani, I can say to you that it is a positive result, even though the game is not over yet. But it is a positive result for Chelsea, going back home. And with the way they are playing, if they continue with the same momentum, I see them getting something. And who knows, maybe they will go to the final, or maybe Madrid will go to the final. But they played very well. So I'm happy with the performance and the result of the game last night.
Okay, now, Emmanuel, let's look at what is about to happen tonight, because I'm sure tonight is going to be equally as interesting as last night was. We have PSG versus Manchester City, and we have so many stars going to be playing in that game tonight. Emmanuel, what should we expect from PSG versus Manchester City tonight?
Yes, Adelani, I'm talking about tonight's match. That is Manchester City versus PSG. These are two teams that have spent so much money in recent years. They've spent a lot of money. They came close to winning it. Manchester City getting to the semi-final a lot of times and missing out. PSG, the runner-up last year, losing to Bayern Munich, are also playing the semi-final. So these two teams, if there's one person, if there are teams in these semi-final that need this Champions League more, are these two teams. These two teams have spent a lot of money, and their target, when you're spending money domestically, they're doing very well, but when it comes to the continental level, they're not doing very well. So everyone's target right now is to how they can be able to get the Champions League trophy and bring it back to the club, just to justify how much millions they've been spending. So Manchester City going into this one, they've lost a lot of times in the semi-final. PSG have been to the final, they lost. So going into this game, it now depends on the setup of these two teams. Having Pochettino, who went to the final with Tottenham, and also having Guardiola, who has won it with Barcelona, this is going to be a very, very tough game. It's going to be a game that will be decided by a very, very slim margin, I must say, because having the likes of Mbappe, Neymar, also having the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Ryan Sterling, these guys are just doing very well. But we have to wait and see. But I see this game being the one of the best semi-final of the UEFA Champions League, because these are two teams that are doing very well on their domestic level and also on the continental level. Every one of them wants to win it. So this is going to be a very tough match, and I can say to you that I see it is even very difficult to predict, because these two teams are doing very well. But I see PSG winning this one tonight.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel Kurada. It's always so nice speaking to you on phone. Well, we hope that you come back from your trip. I believe you're in Cape Town right now. When you come back from Cape Town, remember you have to come and sit here with me in the studio and let's talk more about sports. But it's still nice getting you on the phone. To the viewers at home, make sure you look out for the Golden Score show on Friday, because I have another action-packed show for you on Friday. Please make sure you don't miss it. It's a goodbye from me, Adelani Ogunriade.